Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. LTK here. What have we got? Artisan Fulcrum? No. It was the Fulcrum. It's now the Proponent. And now in a mini size. So yes, the Fulcrum. No, not the Fulcrum anymore. Dirk Pinkerton design. Saw this at the SHOT Show. It came out before. It was in late 2018 when I saw pictures of this. Didn't have the opportunity to put it in my hands until the SHOT Show in January 2019. Big hoss. Big hoss. So, I mean, there's no way you can do this without doing this. I mean, Dad and Sonny Boy, right? So big and little, and this will give you an idea because some of you guys may have the full-size Proponent. We're getting used to that name, Proponent. There was another knife company that had a model that had come out years ago, no longer in production, called the Fulcrum. So, and they were notified of that. And the joy of that whole situation is this. I'd already done a video review of this months and months ago and called it the Fulcrum. So do I take it down? Do I do a whole new review again? I don't know. I changed the name on the title to Proponent. Or I think I did. I'll double check that. But yeah, I love this knife. It's a hoss. I mean, it's a badass hoss, okay? But then, you know, I'm sure there were some people going, oh, it'd be nice. I mean, I like the design and everything, but it'd be nice if they made it in a smaller, more friendly, pocket-friendly version. So here it comes. Check it out. Different colors. Well, I like blue to begin with, but then I just thought it'd be nice if they both were the same color and looked very similar for this review as well. This one came in this box. The 1820 GSBU. So it's beautiful, isn't it? Don't you think so? Well, look at him. Look at him. Wow. That's a big difference in the size. It's a big difference. They're both chunky monkeys, though, that's for sure. They are both some big dogs. Big dogs. Let's put a tape to them real quick, just to kind of give you an idea of the size. So it's a 3-inch blade. Okay. And it's about a 3-inch blade. No, it's not. But, I mean, you know, it's pretty tall. Not quite an inch and a half. But that's pretty tall, dog. 3-inch blade, like I said, 7 inches overall. 17 and a half, not quite 18 centimeters, and 20 or 75 millimeters, somewhere in that category. So 3-inch blade, just keep that in mind. Hold that thought. If I can, it'd be a miracle. Okay, not quite 4 inches. But 3 7/8 and 96 millimeters overall. Not quite 9 inches, but close, and 22 and a half centimeters. So, big dog. Now, let's talk about the thickness of the blade stock. 4.84. So we're working 0.190. We're working close to 5 millimeters here. That makes it heavy too, but that makes it badass as well. So, I mean, you got to have a little bit of badass in there. 0.156, so now we're talking about 4 millimeter. So you're dropping down from an almost 5 millimeter blade to a 4 millimeter blade. Oh. And that's no shrinking violet there either. That's no fragile looking situation. Got a choil right there for sharpening, just like old grandpa here. 170 grams. That is still, it's not light. That's 6 ounces. That's the little guy. That's the little guy, okay? 6 ounces. How about Dad here? Almost 11 ounces, 310 grams. So, comparatively, wow. But still, yes. And for a 7-inch knife, 3-inch blade, that's heavy. That's about double the heft. Well, this one here, let's throw this one, because this is about 80 grams. Roll it round to ounces, 2.84. And hold on, I'm looking for my ruler right here. It always disappears. But see, almost 7-inch overall, and basically a 3-inch blade. I mean, I think they call this 2.96 or whatever. So as far as the size goes, they're about the same length, but this is double the weight of this one. So there's a huge difference, of course, in the thickness of the blade stock. I mean, these thumb studs are no fainting flowers either. I think we got Pinkerton. Yeah, Dirk Pinkerton's moniker there. S35VN. The pocket clip, obviously, maybe a tad heavier than this. And of course, backspacer, gonna add weight. Take a look inside. No weight relieving inside. There's a lot of machining going on here. So there's a lot of cutouts here that somewhat thin the scales out, along with this fuller on both sides. And over travel stop, hardened steel insert. Just a light and lively little fella, isn't it? 6 ounces worth. That's, whew, probably weighs more than my Recon does. What do you want to bet? If you have a Recon, you probably know already the answer. Yeah, it weighs more than the Recon. And the Recon is like 9.2 inches overall. A full 4-inch blade. So, yes, this is light comparatively. Of course, the paramilitary too, 3.8 ounces. So, almost half the weight, not quite, but a couple ounces lighter than the Proponent. So I got it in. You can see these screws are nicely machined, but what do you need? What do you think? What do you think would take that apart? How about one of these? Yeah, probably one of these. That would be all you'd need to take that apart. Nice anodized purple titanium accent around there. Machine screws. Obviously left and right hand capable. Oh, one thing that is important that I didn't bring up. You get one of these with each one of these knives. So you can make it into pretty much into a fixed blade. Just slip this on through and screw it on, and there you go. And so basically you've got a fixed blade knife. This little sucker here, same deal, but they're not interchangeable. This is smaller. Yeah, there you go. No, it's not gonna give way. Not by a long shot. I don't know how you're going to slam your way through that hardened steel pivot or that stainless steel rod there, but that would be that'd be a trick, wouldn't it? So you're in a fixed position here, and these knives, I guess, could be used for some pretty heavy stuff because they're heavy-duty knives. Nice, but I can get all my fingers on it. The ergos are pretty good. there's your lockup. That's fairly light. It's probably about 25%, I'd say. Let me take a look. 20%, I'd say. It's pretty light. Although, if you're afraid of that lock failing, use the pin. And over time, you know, that'll migrate with wear. Can you finger flick it? Yes, you can. So these thumb studs being ambidextrous here, you can kick it open either way you want. It's a nice little blaster, isn't it? Will it cut anything? I don't know. Let's try. S35. Yeah. Pretty decent. Dad? Oh, he's bad. Heavy. Monster. Really fills the hands here. You got height here. And did we even... we didn't really measure that per se, but if you're interested, you know, about 1.5 inches there. The blade. 1 3/4 inches there. This one, as far as real estate in the pocket, not even quite 1 1/4, just 1 1/8, and 1 1/2, less than 1 1/2, 1 3/8 tall. So, and as far as total height, let's see what we got with the small one. A little over 1 1/2, 1 5/8, which isn't far off of the Paramilitary 2. Paramilitary 2 is 1.6 inches from the tallest point to the base, so not much more pocket real estate front to back than that. And this thing, God only knows, this is insane. It's over 2 inches. Okay. It's over 50 millimeters, 52 millimeters, something like that. So yes, this is a monster. Really fills the hands. It's heavy. It feels heavy in the hand, and you could do some chopping. You could do some heavy work with this. This one, no, this feels like a normal knife to me because it's only 6 ounces and very versatile, but it's comfortable in the hand. The ergos are good. The action is nice. It drops. Detent. Okay, I finally got it to go. That's working pretty hard for that. Okay, I'd give it around a 5, maybe a 5.1, but not much better than that. It's not a super strong detent, which is good because I want to be able to finger flick it, thumb flick it. So I think that it's appropriate. Okay. So maybe, I mean, 4.9 to 5.1, somewhere in there. Big Daddy, what did I ever give you for? You got so much, there's so much heft to that blade. I mean, it's almost impossible not to be able to gravity flip that. Yeah, probably about the same. Probably about a 4.7 on this one. And this one, just because I got less mass, probably a 4.9, somewhere in there. But they're both fairly easy, but appropriate, smooth. You can finger flick. You can use the thumb studs to open it up or walk it out. So, yeah, they seem very similar in that regard. See? I mean, you could kick it loose. We do that again. Like that, see? And gets over the detent ball pretty quick, so you can just drop it if you want. Like flipper toy thing. And this, little more manageable as a flipper toy. This, like playing flipper toy with a 1,800-pound bull. Nice box. And inside, of course, if you weren't aware, you get a metal box, and you get a zipper pouch, and you get $100 bill inside. No, crap, they already took that one out. So no $100 bill in here. It's just a microfiber cloth, your paperwork, and you put it in there. So you know, you got layers of protection. You're putting it in the plastic, in a pocket. Got 2 pockets there. Microfiber cloth, paperwork, close it up. Then what do? You put it in a metal box with a metal lid. And then what do? You put it inside of this wax type box carton. So that's just a whole lot of everything, isn't it? Give you the link to White Mountain Knives. Go on, take a look, and LTK discount gives you 10% off and free shipping in the USA. Take a look at Dad and the kid. Take care, my friends. You know what we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.